What's up, everybody, on the Hookah Giveaway? I'm Silencer, as always, and I'm still on my second trip up into Pittsburgh here recently. I accidentally held up 3 fingers. I'm not sure what that was about. But anyway, I'm still coming to you guys live from Pittsburgh, and I have a couple of buddies with me. Pat, you guys may know, that's the Rivet Head. He's also available on Hookah Giveaway if you guys ever need anything out of him. He was one of the guys who helped get me started in this stuff in the first place. My boy right there, that happens to be Bert. He is very much a master in and of his own right. He happens to have a very nice collection going on up here. The gentleman operating the camera is none other than the famous Jordan Neff. Flip that thing around. Show yourself.
What's up? Apparently I'm famous.
Absolutely. That dude's got mad editing skills, I'm telling you. He's got some real talent. But we're coming to you guys tonight because we wanted to do a special little shisha review for you. As you can see, as you may have noticed when we tilted the camera, we're using Pat's antique copper? Copper, is it? Copper hookah. Estimated age about 80 years. And this thing, I gotta say, this has got to be one of the most original pieces I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I've never run across anything similar to this before. But what are we smoking out of it, which is more important? We are smoking...
Somewhere.
It's somewhere around here.
Here it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
We are smoking another of the Desi Murli flavors. This one happens to be spicy apple. Pakistani Masti, if you happen to be watching, I know I'm butchering the pronunciation, but you never corrected me on it, hun. If you want me to get it right, you gotta help me here. You gotta help me out. But as far as the cut on this stuff is concerned, similar to the one and only other time I happened to smoke this particular brand.
It's like dirt.
Yeah. To be perfectly honest with you, it does resemble dirt initially.
It's like
if you guys can see down through there, Jordan's gonna grab a little handful there for you real quick. Natural style, similar to Tangier's, but obviously much finely more granulated. Yeah. You know, I mean, this stuff's busted down a lot more thoroughly. And at the same time, it doesn't require any acclimation, which is kind of nice. But the smell coming off of it directly, spicy apple. You know, I'm not gonna lie. When you first say spicy apple, to me, I'm not really sure how reassuring that is. Because, you know, I'm not really sure. I mean, cinnamon apple I get.
But I can taste the spice. It reminds me of the Cashmere series of Tangiers where you got that spice kick to it.
I don't get that.
You got some kind of kick of this stuff, I'll tell you that much. Whew, Desi is definitely one heavy-ass smoke, man. I think I kind of like it for that reason, though. Plus, Bert, didn't you tell me that stuff was like, what, $4 for 300 grams or some ridiculous amount like that?
One, it is obscenely cheap. I mean, it's cheaper than Knoxville by far.
Apparently, Hookah1.com and Texas Hookah are the only 2 sites that we actually found to buy this stuff on in the first place.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, it's definitely something that hasn't gotten a lot of attention in the market, but god damn, it's kind of hard to be more cost-effective than that, don't you think?
Now, if you want to go with a flavor analysis, you've got a real good tobacco flavor to it, real strong.
Mm-hmm.
I compare it, I know these guys are going to kick my ass for this, but I compare it to Jules/Camel.
Oh, that's horrid.
I knew you were going to say that. See? You know, you get that real fine cigar
Jules
taste
is
to it, is
failed.
what I'm getting
Yes,
at.
it is. It's horrid.
I mean, I'm just getting at you get that real fine cigar taste to it.
Yeah.
I want hose tips that don't fit on my hoses, derp!
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, I can see how it would have certainly that style to it. You do get a nice, healthy apple kick to it. It's certainly not as strong as the original flavor is in terms of like straight up tobacco, but it's definitely a smoke that is in and of itself very, very, very potent. It made me choke a second ago if you were paying attention to that, but nice cloudage on this stuff. I mean, I got 3 Coconaras on this thing right now on the antique, and I mean, it's smoking beautifully. Cloud size is really, really fantastic. I mean, and I mean that sincerely.
Well, that
bigger than Nakla and cheaper, for one thing. And the flavor coming off of it is not as harsh as, like, the original flavor was. The original kicked my ass the first time I had that.
This is a lot more mellow. It's got maybe a little bit of apple, almost like a sort of an anisey flavor to it. Something. I can't really name it.
A little bit. But there's
just
definitely...
something
There's an apple, but with a little bit of a twist of a very, you know, unusual spice behind it.
I'm tasting Macintosh. All the way Macintosh.
You can pick out the kind of apple.
Oh, yeah,
I was
I'm
gonna
an
say,
apple
damn.
I make them
Just,
apple
you know,
rolls.
that's right. Macintosh.
I
Yeah.
thought of it first.
But,
I was like, wait.
Anyway, I definitely like this flavor. I mean, for God's sake, how can you say no? It's $4 for 300 freaking grams of the stuff.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
I think it's a little more expensive than that at Texas Hookah.
Yeah, I think
Still quite affordable though.
it was about $6 at Texas Hookah compared to like $4 it's only like $2 difference depending on where you shop. So
Yeah, but even still, that's 300 grams of freaking shisha.
Yeah, that's the cheapest you're gonna get. The price may have gone up with the tobacco
With
tax.
the tobacco tax,
but
possibly.
I haven't checked it. I really have no idea there.
But yeah, guys, I'm dead serious. I really like these Desi flavors. I really do. I mean, I was surprised because I thought, okay, super cheap means super cheap smoke. But no, you get great size on the clouds. You get nice flavors, albeit not necessarily as strong, but they are present and they flavor the smoke nicely.
If you like tobacco mixed with your flavors, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one for people who enjoy the flavor of straight-up tobacco, no doubt.
Easy
But,
as can be to pack.
Yeah, and
I
real
mean,
easy
that's
on the
fine
heat
cut.
management. I mean, we're throwing 3 on there. We haven't even had to move them yet. But all in all, if I'm going with a number on this one in particular, I think this one is a well-deserved 8.5. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I like
tobacco, I think I might give it a 9 personally, because it's very smooth. It's got a little spice to it, a tiny bit of fruitiness, but it's just a very good, dark, like Oriental tobacco.
And that's what I like about it. I love good solid tobacco choices whenever you're doing that. I really do. I think it's definitely worth it.
Come on.
But all in all, I would definitely say you guys need to pick some of this stuff up. I think it's a really awesome smoke. But anyway, check us out on whocangiveaway.com if you feel like it. I'm Silencer. That's Pat. That's Bert. And if you flip it around one more time, that's my buddy.
What's up?
That's my buddy George.
Also, I wanted to add a quick note. If you are interested in Desi,
Come on, dog.
you probably want to look at getting some like vegetable glycerin because it's really dry, and you pretty much need it to mix to get it to smoke well. So
a little bit of vegetable glycerin never hurt, but you can pick it up readily, just at most stores.
Yeah,
But,
itself, without the vegetable glycerin, will produce clouds, but not more than, say, a dense cigar, really. With glycerin, though, this stuff will put out insane clouds. I always recommend that someone get this just to have something different around.
Yeah.
Even if you're not a fan of tobacco, get it.
Believe me, guys, we got 4 guys here that are all vouching for this stuff, and all of them are very seasoned, very experienced smokers. I say you check the shit out as soon as you can.
4 guys, 1 hookah.
Absolutely.
Not a shock, man.
Ooh. All right. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Check us out on whocangiveaway.com. From all the boys in Pittsburgh, we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.
Pittsburgh.
let's get a nice cloud to end it.
Do it. Do it. Do it, Bert. Do it, Bert. Yeah.